For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, if I can ask you guys not to send me any text messages while I'm up here, because listen, when you're up here and suddenly you get a text message, it's like hitting a wall, except it's a wall like hitting a wall of text, really, and it can really throw you off. So we'd really appreciate if you can hold off those questions and those comments until the end of the event. Even better, if you need to reach us, really the best way is to join our Discord, and you'll find the address on this beam right here. All right. Now, also, if we can ask you guys to stay in the audience section, that would be a huge help because we have a lot of large and dangerous sea creatures moving through the Ravenhall Aquadrome today, and we don't want to see anything bad happen. But even more dangerous and scary and frightening than that is our moderation team, and they prefer it if you stay in the audience and and only come up on the stage unless you're invited to do so. All right. Now, I'm coming up on my 500th event in Altspace. I've hosted a lot of events, and in that time, the question I've been asked the most is, why are we here? Now, it's a reasonable question because, people don't always read the event description. They just come in here, and the next thing you know, they find themselves on the bottom of the ocean surrounded by sharks, and they're like, why am I here, right? But we get asked it so much that, we kind of joke around about it an awful lot. And we thought, hey, wouldn't it be fun if we had an event where we turn the tables on the audience and ask them that question and just give you guys a hint. The answers are right here beneath my podium, right there. All right, so everybody, why are we here? Let's hear it.
Feed a shark.
Wow, that's all you got? Really? Is everybody muted? What's going on here? I've been looking forward to this all day. What's up with that? All right, why are we here, people?
Feed a shark.
That's, you know what? That's good. That's good. I like that. That's better. I'm glad you guys have been working on that, huh? All right, cool. Now listen, this event is still, we consider it to be in preview. We're working on it. So we're making small changes week to week. So come back and see how we develop. We've got some really big plans for this. And, but because we're still working on it, that means that things can go wrong. Right, things can go very wrong. Things can go very badly, and they usually do. And so, while in anticipation of that, I would just like to, sincerely thank all of you for your patience when things do go wrong. We will do our best to put on a good show, regardless of what happens. All right, but thank you for that. For when things, things kind of go off the rails there. All right, now, you may notice at the top of your menu wheel is a microphone icon. And when that microphone icon is clear, well, that means we can hear everything that's happening around you, right? And I do mean everything. You'd be surprised what we hear up here. And, so we've gone ahead and we've turned that to red, and that means that you're muted. But just because you're muted doesn't mean you can't participate. You're going to notice in your menu wheel, and you guys know the drill on this, right? There's that pink cheek smiley face there. When you click on that, your emoji panel opens up in the air in front of you, and it gives you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. I'll leave it to you to choose which option is best. But I would like to reserve this one if I can, because this is by far the most distracting of all the emojis. A giant hand coming out of your head. Come on, it's hard to miss, right? We're going to use this in the event that something goes wrong, right? Like, for example, my voice goes choppy. That can happen in here. Or maybe, listen, I'll be honest with you. The engineers we had working on the set, right? They didn't give me the best feeling, especially on that scene right there. If you notice that we're like leaking any kind of, water down here, you're going to want to let me know that. Now, if I only see one hand go up, right? Well, I'm probably going to keep on going because it might be just somebody messing around, especially if they're doing like the constant hand popping like that, right? Or it could be, maybe it's just you and you might just need to re-enter the space. But if I see like 5 of you doing it at one time, I know there's a problem that I'm going to need to address. All right. And I'm going to thank you for helping me out with that. In advance there. All right. Now, I host about 10 events a week now, and it's a lot. And let me tell you, the reason I do it so much, the reason I work so hard in Altspace, the thing that drives me most in life is I've got to take care of my friends. I do. It's an awesome responsibility, and I'd like you to bring them out so you guys can meet them. All right, we've got Melvin, we've got Buster, and we've got Fang. All right, these are my friends, right? And for a while, right? I mean, they look good now because we've been running this, event for about a few months now, and they look good now, nice and healthy, right? When we first started doing this, let me tell you something, they were skinny. And I was worried. You might have seen me wandering around Altspace. You might have seen me going with my head down, all in the campfire, all sad. How am I going to feed my friends? How am I going to feed my friends? And then one day I saw an admin. All right. And that admin, they said that Altspace users would do anything for a world building kit. And I walked right up to that admin and I said, anything? Really? So I got right to work. I started studying Unity. I solved the mysteries of the Unity uploader, and we've assembled a year's supply worth of kits and prizes to give away. Because you know what? It's not enough to expect you guys to be a hero, right? To save the earth one shark at a time. No, help the environment and all that. That's not enough. You guys need some incentive, right? Right? Something to motivate you to help me feed a shark, right? So you know what? Right? We've got, for these preview events that we're doing, we've been using this Ravenhall event. Oh, there it goes. Disappeared. This Ravenhall Events coffee mug. Right. And we're hoping you're going to want this, right? Because you can use this in your home space. You can use this in your event spaces. You can use this in your world building. You don't even have to use it as a mug, right? You can use it as, let's see, we could use it as an event space inside the mug with Michael Forrest, where for the first time ever, he interviews his friend and show co-host Sharky. We would do that, right? Or maybe you can shrink it down, make it into a cappuccino cup, right? Or maybe smaller, make it into a thimble, right? Or maybe we can make it into another event space, like it's coffee time with Michael Forrest, like something. Wait, that's a good idea. I'm going to start working on it. That's going to bring to it. All right, so, you get the idea. I'm hoping you guys are going to want this enough to be a contestant on today's show. Now, if you'd like to be a contestant on today's show, all you have to do is just sign in with my friend Sharky. And the way you do this, you may have to come down on the railing to see him a little bit better. He's right in front of my podium, but he's floating down in the water right here. He's looking all cool and collected and all that, right? And, I'm being told my voice is choppy already. Okay, I'm going to have to re-enter the space. Everybody just bear with me for just a moment while we get this thing going. Hopefully, this will be the only time. Here we go.
I was thinking the same.
Stop.
Okay, here we go, everybody.
Funny.
Let's see if that worked out. Here we go. We're back. I just got to make the jump, everybody. Stand by here. Let's
Funny.
this is what I've trained for, though. This should work out. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. Get everything set up again. All right. Thank you for your patience there. All right, Morgan. I'm going to reset the thing, so don't worry about that. Let's see. The thing. That's a professional term there. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go.
It is a technical term. Absolutely.
It is highly technical. All
highly
right.
classified.
Now let's see. Yes, definitely. All right. That should do it. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let me just get everything set up again. All right. There we are. All right. Now, as I was saying, if you guys want to be a contestant on today's show, all you have to do is check in with my friend and co-host Sharky. And the way you do this is by, let's see, there we go. And the way you do this is by clicking on, why is this not working? What is going on here? Okay. Let's see. Just having some.
Here they come. They're back up.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, guys.
The sharks are ready for feeding.
Yes, they are. They're very eager to eat you all. Meet you all. Oh, man, everything's going wrong. Okay, so here's the thing. If you want to be a contestant on today's show, all you have to do is aim at Sharky's nose. And when you do that, you're going to get a spinning target, right? If you don't, that means you may need to re-enter the space like I just did, because sometimes there's issues pressing buttons, or maybe you need to restart Altspace. That can help too. But if you do get that spinning target, all you have to do is squeeze your trigger one time, and you're going to get a text prompt where you can put in your Altspace username. Now, this is important because this is how we're going to, distribute our prize mug here, right? If you're one of our winners. And it has to be your Altspace username. And then, if the way you get this, if you don't know it, is by going into your main menu and going into the Me tab, and there in the parentheses you're going to see your username. All right. And now the way this is going to work is you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic on your lower right. It's true. That's what magic looks like in VR. Now, when you press this button, it's going to turn blue, and then that's all you need to do. All right. Now, you're not going to want to press this again. You want to leave it blue, especially if we call you up. Right. Please only come up if you can have your microphone open, because we are going to need to be able to talk to you in order to do this here. Right. So you just press that raise hand button, and you'll get on our list. All right. And you can be a contestant on today's show. It's in the lower right there. And I'm not seeing anybody coming on the list. You guys don't want to help me feed a shark? Really? Okay, well, I tell you what, let's see, it's starting to fill up good. And listen, if you have anyone in the campfire, that you're not getting along with, we can take care of that for you, right? Maybe having a little bit of drama with somebody, just send them a come visit link, right? And we'll take care of that. We'll fix it for you, all right? Let's see, we got 2 people. We just need another. Let's see, who else do we got? Let's see who we got coming up on the list. All right, we got Mako, we got O, all right? And we're going to need one more. Anybody want to be a contestant on today's show, just press that raise hand button in your lower right, and we'll have you up here. All right. And you can be a contestant on today's show and win possibly a prize mug, and probably save the environment one shark at a time. All right. It looks like we have O, and we have, let's see, we have Akoma, and we have Mako as our first contestants. Now, the way this is going to work is we're going to have you up on the stage here, right? And we're going to extend these bridges. Please don't come up until they're fully extended because we don't want to see anything happen, right? Now, and if you need to reset, do so now, because if you do it on the stage, you're going to get thrown right back into the audience, and that's going to be awkward for everybody, right? So just come on up here. All right, let's see. We've got O here.
Hello.
We've got Mako, Como rather, and I think we also had who was that? Mako, which is a really good name for the show if you think about it, like a Mako shark. Mako, come on up here. Where are you, Mako?
I'm trying.
I'm not seeing you. All right, awesome. Let's see. You're trying to. Let's see. Where are you?
I'm not moving.
You're not moving. Okay, where are you? I'm not seeing
There
you.
we go.
Mako, where are you?
There we go.
His voice is coming from everywhere. There we go. All right, awesome. All right, let's pull back these bridges so nobody has any ideas about escaping. All right, now cool. Let's get to know you a minute. Okoma, how long have you been around Altspace for?
I joined probably about 3 or 4 years ago with Samsung gear. Came back only about 2 months ago.
Oh, so you're
with
really well seasoned, right?
Nope, because I
You're
put
not.
it down for a long time, and I got the Oculus 2, and I've come back with the Oculus 2. So I haven't
Oh,
been here
nice.
for a long
Welcome
time.
back. How you like all
Cheers,
the
dude.
changes?
It's brilliant. It's lovely to see
Oh,
so
cool.
many people. It was last time I was there. It was like
Yeah, look at them all. Look at them all. There's a lot of
Tumbleweed
people,
City.
right?
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Okay, cool. All right, well, let's see. We also have Mako. Mako, great name, by the way. My friends really like your name, right? How long you been around Altspace for?
Probably a little over a month.
A little over a month. Oh, wow. You haven't really done much yet. That's sad.
Not a whole
That's
lot.
sad, everybody. He didn't really get to, he didn't get to do anything. All right, let's see here. We also have, how you doing? You're muted. You're going to want to be able to keep your microphone open. So let's see here. Let's get you back on megaphone there. There we go. Here you go.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
How long you been around Altspace for?
Well, since April, more or less.
April. Wow. Okay. So you've got a chance to look around and do stuff, and now your time is done. All right, that's cool. All right, now if everybody can come up this ramp here, right? We're gonna come up to this next level up here, right? And up here you're gonna see all these yellow X's. Right now, once you pick out a yellow X to stand on, and once you're on the yellow X, I want you to get comfortable. You can recenter, once you're on the yellow X. And what I'd like you to do is, once you're positioned, I'd like you to try pressing that press here to consent button. It's a minor formality for our insurance company. That's all. All right, just get this all sorted. Everybody grab an X. There we are. Oh no! It happened. Oh, I told you to check in with Sharky first. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that was very important? I probably should have specified something bad would happen. All right, who'd we lose? All right, we've got we've got a Como. We lost Mako. All right, Mako should probably be comfortable with that. All right, let's see. Mako, we're going to give this another try. You need to check in with Sharky first by clicking on Sharky's nose there. All right, give that a try there.
Yeah, I did that
All
earlier.
right. Let me
Mr.
extend
Michael
the bridges.
Forrest?
Oh yeah, we had to reset things, so maybe you maybe fell out of the system.
Okay.
But hey, you had a practice run. How did you enjoy meeting Melvin there?
Good.
Yeah, you like that? All right, cool. Well, Melvin was very happy to meet you. There you go. All right, so we'll get that you entered in the system. In the meantime, all right, Okoma and you know what we're gonna do here? I'm gonna raise up these glass enclosures just to make you guys feel safe and secure. Okay. Get you guys nice and comfortable. All right, there you are. All right, now, Mako, once you get signed in, just go back on up there and try pressing that consent button again for me. All right, here we
I feel
are.
like I'm in a jam jar.
Oh, wow, a jam jar. Wow, that sounds accurate. There you go. But just a reminder, any attempts to escape is going to immediately disqualify you from the event. Let's see how you made out there, Mako. All right, awesome, cool. Let's get you a glass enclosure of your own. We don't want you feeling left out there. All right, now just as a reminder, any attempts to escape will immediately disqualify you from our event. Now, the way this is going to work is we're going to ask you guys questions, but don't worry, these questions don't have to be right. There are no right answers on Shark Time, all right? You just have to convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Easy, right? Now, so all you need to do now is listen. So that means that you, our audience, is going to have control over who survives, right? And the way we're going to do this is you guys are going to be able to vote for your favorite contestant, right? So let's say that Mako has an incredible answer and you really like it. All you have to do is click on Mako's nameplate just below him right there, and the number will go up, right? But let's say Okoma has an even better answer, all right? And you're like, oh, why did I vote for Mako? Well, all you have to do is just press on Mako's Okoma's nameplate, and you'll be able to change your vote at any time, right? So you guys could just keep on pressing those buttons until it ends up where we lock the voting. And once we lock the voting, then we're going to see how that did. Now we're going to open up our first round, all right? And we're going to start out by asking everybody a question here. Mako, let's start out with you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. Now, if you look out in the distance over there, you're going to see the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. And they do all kinds of incredible science over there. I mean, really, just really great stuff. A lot of our events, come from there. A lot of our special effects come from there. They do really fantastic work. And last week, we revealed some pretty sad news. All right, it seems that Eddie, the lab assistant, well, he's gone missing. All right, it's been very sad. And we went to the admins about it, and the admins declared him missing officially. But we didn't give up. We kept looking. We launched an investigation. We started digging through it. And one of our highly experimental, highly classified submersible shuttlecrafts that we've been working on, right? It showed up, right? Like we got a signal from it, and we traced it down to this underwater sea cave. Right? Well, it's submersible underwater. Can you guys imagine? Right? So, we found it in the sea cave. The problem is the entrance is all caved in, right? But we think this is the key to finding Eddie, right? So we got to figure out some way to clear all that rubble. Now, Mako, how do you think we should do that?
Big bomb should do the trick.
Big bomb. Okay. Wow. Oh, that's just pretty. Okay. Well, we can use that. All right. Now let's see. You know what? When I started out, event hosting, nobody told me it was going to be this expensive. All right. You got to build all these sets. You got to come up with explosives. All right. It takes a lot. All right. Okoma, what do you think we should do to clear the cave entrance? Get rid of all that rubble.
I think we're going to have to put a charm offensive onto some reef sharks or something and see if they can just start pushing the rubble out the way for us.
Wow. Okay. Get them to do it. Sharky, you just call your friends. It should be easy, right? All right. Now, what do you think? How should we clear the entrance?
Human power. More people get in and they start moving things like manually, but more people down there and they can clear it up.
I like that. We'll send in the Ravenhall dive team. Very professional, very clean. We'll just get it done. All right, cool. All right. Now, if you take a moment to think and, vote on your favorite contestant there just by clicking on the nameplate below them. All right. And because when I count down from 3, we're going to lock in these votes. In 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. Let's see. All right, we don't have a clear winner, so we are going to be able to advance to our second round. Good going, guys. All right, so we're going to move into our second round here. And, all right, here we go. Now, let's just clear the voting off. We're going to start again. You're going to notice that our contestants' names have changed color, and that's because they've advanced to the next round, all right? Now, so what we're going to do here is we're going to ask that second question. This time, let's start out with O. O, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, yeah, let's get it done. All right. Now, my friend and co-host Sharky here, right? He's been getting very popular because we've been having. You might have seen him at our other events. We have him on stage with us. He's got a Twitter account now. He's getting very popular. But he recently found out that fame costs. He did, right? All of his friends are now ghosting him. And there are these horrible rumors circulating about him, bad ones too. You should hear what they're saying about him at a campfire. It's awful, right? And and he's pretty upset about it. Now, the thing is, a shark needs to keep moving in order to survive. But Sharky's losing his motivation because he's very upset about this. And I was hoping that you could give me, some kind of piece of advice to tell Sharky how to keep on moving.
Well, you should keep on shaking it, dancing, to reggaeton, some Spanish music.
Dancing. All right. Well, if you guys like that answer, all you need to do is click on O's nameplate right there, and you'll see the number goes up. All right, and you can adjust vote at any time until we close the voting. All right. Now let's see. Now, Okoma, how do you think Sharky should stay motivated and keep moving?
Go looking for some fresh food, like a big bait ball, bit of tuna. That'll sort him out.
Oh yeah, just eat. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that might do it. Mako, what do you think?
Well, the more famous he gets, the more fans he's going to get, which gives a bigger chance of feeding.
Oh yeah. Eating his fans. Sharky, is this why you're doing that? I was always wondering what his motivation was, and I think you might have touched on it. All right, that's awesome. Yeah, very good stuff. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to lock in our votes, but before we do, let's just, give everybody a moment to think about it, and I'm going to play my favorite song just because I like it. There we go. All right, everybody think? Just press on those, those nameplates there, and, let's see. It's looking good. It's looking like we'll get pretty evenly split here. All right, very nice. So we are going to lock in our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed, and let's see how we did, everybody. Oh, Mako, let me ask you something, Mako. How do you feel about sharks?
I love them.
You love them? That's good. Melvin's probably going to love you too. Now, listen, let me give you a piece of advice, all right? Because listen, after we've been doing this for a few months, after extensive research, we found that if you scream on your way out, it makes the process easier. All right? So you're going to meet my friend Melvin right now. And as you do, give us a good scream. Here we go. Gonna meet Melvin right here. There we are.
Ah,
All right.
Dude.
There we go. See you later. Thanks for joining us. All right, now listen, everybody. I know what that looks like. I do. All right, I'm aware. I've been told when we first started working on this event, the admins expressed concern about that effect you
Did you
just
get
saw.
told we're going to
right?
be fish food?
And you know what happened, right? Is we told those admins not to worry about it because that's just seasoning. That's all that is. That's all you need to know, right? That's just seasoning, right? And the reason we have to add that on is because, listen, most Altspace avatars are delicious. They are. But, we found that certain, members of Altspace that have those green tags above their head, well, they give kind of like a kind of a nasty, minty aftertaste. It's kind of gross, but friends don't like it. So we have to add in the seasoning, right? And that's all that is. All right. And, and so I know what it looks like, but just remember, if you're at the campfire and you're talking about Shark Time and what a nice time you had today, I want you to please remember, all right, that if you're describing what you just saw, okay, just remember, that's just seasoning. Okay. That's all that is. It's nothing else. All right. As a matter of fact, if you think it looks like something else, that probably says something more about you than us. I'm just saying. Okay. You know what? I'm glad we had this talk. I feel better. You guys feel better? I feel better. All right, good. All right, now we're gonna go into our third. We're to our third round already. Wow. Okay, it's going quick. All right, so we're gonna go into our third round. All right, and as we do so, you may have noticed when you came in today that there was, in the lobby we had a Patreon sign up. We also got this buy us a coffee link here, and the reason we have this is because we're trying to raise money for some better equipment so we can put on more interactive experiences like this. But also, listen, I know we joke around a lot about feeding a shark, but in the real world, we're actually trying to save a shark, right? Because a portion of what we collect is going to go to the Bimini Shark Lab, and they do important work. They raise awareness about the horrific practices of shark finning. They also make people aware of some of the environmental challenges that are in our oceans today, and they're endangering our sharks and all that. So yeah, that's what we got going on there. Now,
Hey,
we're
buddy,
going to
can you
enter
get
our
me in
third
again?
round. Well, how'd
Can
you
you
get
get
out?
me in again? I don't
How'd
know.
you get
I
out?
just got out.
You got out.
I do magic.
All right, that technically should disqualify you, but you did ask. You did ask. I got a text. Oh, escape. Guys don't want to send me text up here. I'll tell you what I'll do. All right, let's take down that enclosure, see if you can get back in there. All right. You know what? We're not going to disqualify him though because he was honest about it. He didn't make a run for it. Could he get back in there? There
No.
you go.
Let
All
me
right. It
see
looks
if
like
I can
it
go
looks
from
like you
here.
went off your center there. All right. Do me a favor. Come here. Come here. Wait. Come back. All right. Come back down here. Right. Stand where I'm standing right here. Right. And recenter yourself. Otherwise, you're going to end up back in the audience. All right. Ready? Recenter. You got to push down on that left thumbstick. Make things a little bit easier.
What? Okay.
Like just push down on your left thumbstick. Like it's a button because it is.
Okay.
You might have seen that. All right, cool. Now let's go back up. Come on, let's go. We can do this. Come on, let's do it. All right. You're staying on this yellow X right here. All right.
Come on, dude. You can make it.
All right. Well, we don't need you escaping. That's bad. That's really bad. You want to deprive Fang a chance to eat. That's just cruel. You animal
That
cruelty.
was
It's just
easy to
wrong.
escape.
All right. Well, let's see here. Let's get that glass enclosure back. We don't want you feeling all, like, there we go. All right. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. That's much better. All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So now what we're going to do now, all right, is we're going to clear out our votes here. I'm going to start over with our third round. Okay. And let me ask you, since you just tried to escape, we'll start out with you, O. Right. What's your favorite food? We'd like to know.
It's Peruvian ceviche.
Okay. Now that you're actually you're possibly about to be food yourself, how do you feel about that food now? Like, can you sympathize with it? Possibly.
Yeah, I do. I kind
All
of
right, good.
do.
Yeah, so
If
it's
it
kind of
doesn't eat me-
changing your perspective, right?
Yeah, I hope that ceviche wouldn't eat me at some point.
See that? Look, we're all learning something at Shark Time. That's amazing. I'm moved. All right. And Fang's excited. Okoma, how about you? What's your favorite food?
It's got to be Thai food. I'd say pad Thai.
Okay. All right. Now, let me ask you this, right? Now that you're about to, possibly be food yourself, how do you feel about it now?
I'm up for sharing.
Okay. All right.
Even
There
if
you go.
it's just
All right. Cool.
myself.
All right. Now listen, since we're almost at the end here, I want to give you guys your best chance. All right. So, I want you to take a moment to kind of make an emotional plea to the audience and tell them why you deserve to live more than a coma.
Wow. I don't
Yeah.
know the guy. I hope he lives as well. Sorry, buddy.
It's a big question. All right. Well, let's see. I mean, that can happen. It never has here. But now, Okoma, let me ask you. All right. Why do you think you deserve to live more than O over here?
Well, being philosophical about it, I don't think we have equal chance to live, but it's a case of life is tough sometimes, and I don't know. It's a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, life is rough at the bottom of
life
the
is a
ocean.
gamble. Life is a gamble,
Yeah.
and certainly in
Yeah.
the ocean, it's always a gamble. So
Yeah.
it's, I don't know, the toughest bugger wins, but who that is today, I ain't got a clue.
Yeah, well, Sharky was telling me about that too. He's telling me, life's rough down here. Sometimes you got to eat a boot just to survive. Sometimes you eat a tin can. You just got to keep moving. All right, cool. All right.
And
Well,
number
listen, we
plates.
are going to take a moment to lock in our votes, all right? But this is serious. We're going to put on my favorite song again. Here we go. All right, get your votes in, everybody. Just click on your favorite contestant right now. Let's see. It's looking pretty evenly split here. All right. Yeah, looking good there. Very nice. All right. Oh, wow. Getting up to 10 on the coma. All right. So we're going to close our votes now in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. Let me ask you, do you have any like plans later?
Being other than being eaten by a shark, not really.
No, I'm just
That was
thinking, like
actually
we
the
got to
whole
cancel anything, we got to notify. Well, more specifically, does anybody know you're here?
No. It's pretty late in here, so I was just going to sleep. So
Oh, okay. So, but nobody knows where you are right now.
no one knows.
Oh, excellent. All right, cool. Just as a reminder, it helps if you scream on the way out. All right, here we go. Let's see now. That would be the third hatch right there. All right, let's see here. Here we go. Okay. See you. Oh, thanks for joining us. Oh, was a good guest, wasn't he, everybody? I'm going to miss him. All right. So I tell you what, wow. And everybody, remember, if you came in late, all right, we got an agreement, everybody. That's just seasoning. That's all that is. That's all it's ever going to be. And remember that, because we have sharks. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like Akoma is going to be our winner today. So what we are going to do is we're going to lower this glass enclosure here, let him out. And Akoma, if you would come on down here and stand in front of this prize mug here, right? Because we're going to take your picture so it can go out on our Twitter, right? That's what we're going to do. You're going to stand right in front of that mug right there, right about here. Now look at me. All right. Now our audience, do me a favor, everybody. Throw up as many emojis as you can. Hearts, smiles, applause, the whole thing, right? Really show it that you're really happy for Akoma here. All right. Now, Akoma, I want you to yell out Shark Time as I count down from 3, 2, 1. All right. Shark Time. Awesome.
Shark
That's a
time.
good picture. That came out excellent. Very nice. All right, cool. Now, at the end of our events, what we do, all right, as my friends swim out to sea, right, what we typically do is we go to the Ravenhall Flight Academy, where we teach you guys how to fly and take your questions and comments and all that kind of thing. All right. So you're going to notice in the very back past the lobby is an airlock. All right. And in that airlock, we're going to open up a portal right now. Here we go.
Please proceed to the lobby of the Ravenhall Aquadrome and step into the blue light.
Wife as well.
All right, everybody. I want to thank you for joining us. All right, and we're going to be doing this again this Saturday it's Saturday. Yeah, we're going to do Wednesdays and Saturdays at 6:30 and 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. All right, so you're going to find us in the all section of the events tab in your main menu. All right, see you next time, everybody.
That was awesome.